at Innovation Procurement Awards. Now, indeed, there's not enough attention generally paid to the fact that both in public and private procurement, we can stimulate the demand for innovation. And these procurement processes can be a very important source of inspiration to develop more efficient, more innovative approaches and services, and at the same time transform research into innovation solutions, which is really what we want. We want that transition from research into concrete innovations. So the Innovation Procurement Awards recognizes just that. It recognizes the fact that buyers really strive to promote innovation procurements and solution. The award also aims to encourage a very close cooperation between buyers on the one hand and suppliers on the other, so that together they can bring these innovative solutions to the market. The Innovation Procurement Awards features 3 categories. The first one is innovation procurement, and that's really looking at long-term action plans. The second category is facing societal challenges, and the awards for that, sorry, I'm losing my earpiece. And the Facing Societal Challenges Award really looks at specific innovative procurement practices, particularly in view of the COVID pandemic. The third one is the Procurement Leadership Award, and it rewards outstanding individuals for their efforts to empower their team to succeed. So let us watch a video introducing the finalists of this year. To welcome and honor our winners and our finalists today, I'm delighted to welcome with us Ms. Maive Rute, who's the Deputy Director General of the Directorate General Internal Market, Industry, Entrepreneurship and SMEs at the European Commission. Good morning, Maive, and welcome. So I would like to invite the first 2 finalists for the Innovation and Procurement Strategy Award. We have with us today Wojciech Raciecki, who is the Director of the Department for the Development of Innovative Program Management Methods. Good morning. And José María Romero Fidalgo, who's the Director of Health Innovation Area at the Galician Health Knowledge Agency. Good morning to both of you. Maive, over to you.
Thank you, Florence, and good morning to everyone. Well, let me perhaps say a few words about why we are here. And it's really a pleasure to be part of the award ceremony today. It's one of the occasions where we have the opportunity to celebrate not only entrepreneurship, that is, of course, very much the reason of all of us being here, but also very much the public sector doing their part. So we are here for the first edition of the European Innovation Procurement Awards, one of the EIC flagship initiatives to promote the use of innovation procurement. Public and private buyers presented already powerful novel solutions in many sectors, such as health, mobility, security, just to name few. Public procurement accounts in Europe for as much as 14% of the EU's GDP. And if, as we all know, now with all this recovery and resilience, extra funds coming, it's really a very major tool that we have to shape the economy and to put innovation in the economy. So as such, we really see that public procurement has an important effect to get us out of these pandemic times and into recovery. And it certainly holds a very appealing opportunities for many European businesses. To drive the change, the EU leads the transition of procurement from a rather, I would say, kind of a legalistic approach, where we always look whether all the commas are in the right place, to more a vehicle that delivers on innovation needed for green and digital transition. And today, I think we are going to see some of these examples as well. And another element I wanted to say is that we tend to believe that innovation comes from entrepreneurs. But we should maybe think twice, because we see that, in fact, the role of government procurement in many groundbreaking innovations is well documented. The internet, as we know, Apple's early days, defense and NASA involvement in the development of semiconductors, for example. And not to forget the COVID vaccines development. Well, we are still with masks today, but hopefully the efforts done also in the cure and the new vaccines is going to help us out of these times. So the vision of these people who have been there for these public procurements have really helped change the world. And these examples tell us something about the potential of innovation procurement in the economy. Well, the private sector is well aware of the role of the public buyers to create value and prepare for the future. And as a European Commission, we support public buyers in really multiple ways. We have guidance for financing, we provide funding for innovation ecosystems, we provide electronic platforms for exchange and inspiration. And so these are tools to really make the public procurement even more efficient and even more targeted to really provide innovation in the economy. So these are also tools to help each buyer to go through the procurements and not only look at price, but look very much at the innovation capacity as well. So we want the public buyers to be bold, to be creative, and to be part of the fundamental change we need to succeed in the green and digital transition. And we do that, of course, together with the EIC. So the awards given today are an important part of our commitment to innovation procurement. But let's now come to the award itself. And before we pass to reveal the names of the winners and the runners-up, I would actually like to already congratulate all of those present. So even if you don't finally get the award, I think you have already delivered really a lot to the success of the public sector funding. So you all are role models to follow. And now back to you, Florence.
Well, I think we would like maybe to hear from both finalists what took them, how their path took them to this application and to hopefully the winning award. So maybe we start with you, Jose?
Thank you very much. Well, I would like to present our application for these awards. If now I'm sick here in Brussels, well, and if I need to go to a hospital, a Belgian hospital, thanks to my mobile phone, thanks to Serga's mobile app, I can have all my medical records, so it could be useful for the medical that could be here. Also, at the entrance, I needed the COVID-19 certificate, and thanks also to this app, I could also go into the EIC summit. These are two good examples of how public procurement of innovation improved the quality of life of our citizens there in Galicia. The commitment of the Galician Health Service started in 2012 with two big main projects, that is Hospital 2050 and Innova Saúde. Then we had Código 100, Code 100, and we have mobilized more than 100 million euros in public procurement of innovation projects to improve the quality of life of our citizens. And that was our application. It was an application on how public procurement of innovation could improve the quality of life of our population. That is important to mention that we have more than 22% of elderly people there in Galicia. And that's a very brief summary of our application of Sargas, of the Galician Health Service. Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you. Wojciech, we'd also like to hear from you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for dissemination. And I would like to say that our group of people, our activities, and our methodology of making the projects, I can say that are from the situation where our civilization is right now. Our civilization burns 50 billion tons of oil every day. We emit 50 billion tons of CO2 every year. We made 2 billion tons of waste every year. I heard lately that, I don't know you know that, but for example, Greenland loses every second 10,000 cubic square meters, every second. During the last 50 years, we lost 70% of animal population all over the planet. So this is the situation where we are, and we try to make methodology to face all these numbers. And we know that change is needed. We know that we have to change energy. We have to change the old products, probably, what is in this room. But we need the tools. We need to, we believe very much that public institutions should play active roles in process of change. We know that we need change, but the public institutions should have very active role. And our methodology, what we invented, what we are using right now, based on the pull innovation, so we force the market, because we don't believe that market can make the change themselves, or they make too slow. So we are using the pull innovation as a tool, and we see on our market in Poland that change is possible. Then when public institutions force the market, set the goals, set the challenge for the market, the change is possible. So we are very open to cooperate with everybody. We are very open to share our experience, to show our methodology and make a project together. The only problem is that the 10 next year is very important. It depends what will happen with civilization for the next 10 years. So we don't have a lot of time. So yeah, so we are very open to cooperate together. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Wojciech. Maive, now's the time.
Thank you. Let me maybe first say really that we have excellent two finalists here from Poland with such a great drive also to tackle the green transition challenges, and from Galicia, Spain, really tackling our current health challenges, and in a very collaborative and cooperative way. So thank you both for being here. And now I have the big moment of seeing who is here in the envelope.
Drum rolls.
Well. So the first innovation procurement strategy category award goes to Servicio Gallego de Salud. So nowadays we can't shake hands, but we can do like this, you know.
Congratulations.
Really, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We have a video actually showing your work.
Should we take at least a photo of that? Yeah.
Congratulations.
And now properly handing over the award to you.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to say a few words? Maybe we can take the award back from you.
That's dangerous.
We'll give it back. We'll give it back.
Okay. So, well, first of all, I would like to congratulate also to the second winner of this strategy, the Polish colleague Wojtek. Congratulations. And of course, sure. And of course, well, first of all, also to thank the organization team, also the European Innovation Council for these first awards on innovation procurement. And I would like to talk also on behalf of the 36,000 of healthcare professionals of the Galician Health Service, that of course we are very proud of them. If without them, it will be completely impossible to have this award. And also all the departments that they are involved in public procurement of innovation, legal services, also procurement services, also, of course, the health professionals, because without them, it will be not possible to have to identify the needs. And in general, and also, I guess, also on behalf of the Galician Health Ministry, Julio García Comesaña, thank you very much for the European Innovation Council, and also thank you very much for this first award in procurement of innovation. Thank you very much.
Very well done.
Congratulations to you both. And don't forget your award now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're now going to look at the second category, the facing societal challenges. And for that category, I'm also going to invite our two finalists on stage, because we're lucky enough that all the finalists are here for this particular award. So I'd like to welcome Marcus Guardian. Marcus is the General Manager of the International Horizon Scanning Initiative. And Geert Toemers. Geert is the Sector Director in Innovation at the Waterschapbedrijf in Limburg. And I'm sorry, my Dutch isn't great, but good morning to both of you. Maive, would you like maybe to welcome our guests?
Yes, indeed. Again, excellent two projects in the final stage here. So let me also call you very much welcome here. I understand that from the Netherlands, this is one of the 21 Dutch regional water management authorities, and it has, or you have, really transformed in a very remarkable way the way we handle the 17 wastewater treatment plants and these huge pumping stations. So this is something where you can show also example to others in the many ways. And within a full-blown procurement project approaching tackling innovation and circularity, they are implementing machine learning applications, so machine learning applications on a big data platform to monitor the performance of these huge pumping stations and to detect abnormal behavior at an early stage, so anticipating any problems. It has the potential of providing a paradigm for other organizations in the critical area of water waste management and sewage treatment. So here we are with Geert Toemers from the water management in the Netherlands. Should we give an opportunity to say a few things?
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very proud to be here on this special ceremony and this prestigious award. So thank you for giving us this opportunity. WBL, het Waterschapsbedrijf Limburg, in Dutch. Our procurement development we made is a good example of digital and green procurement, adding value to the water system, and also being able to have a value in the circular economy and being able to take a different sentence of that, especially in the cybersecurity area. There are a lot of challenges there, and we also are able to manage those as well. And it's not only applicable in wastewater treatment in Europe, it's applicable in actually several other public regions and sectors. So using the systems we developed and the circular way of working, it's applicable, it's to be copied in other projects. And we started our project before the COVID crisis started. And we learned that knowing about the water system and the measurements in the water system, using artificial intelligence tools, etc., you can get data and information to locate and to make it accessible where the COVID is spread over the population. And that helped other parties to be able to take measurements and to make health measurements to improve the situation over there. So there's a combination of wastewater information and the spread of COVID which came together over there. And there are a lot of other possibilities there as well. So we are looking towards a bright future with a lot of possibilities. And we're very proud of having this. Thank you.
Thank you, Geert. Marcus, would you like to present your project?
Oh, with pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here today. IC is an intergovernmental but also cross-border initiative that brings together buyers from several European countries. And for us, it was a challenge to create a tool or a methodology that allows cross-border joint procurement. And for that reason, we sought the help of experts that guided us through a process that at the beginning I've never heard of. EFIP was just another acronym for me, and I didn't realize it would change my life for a long time and had big influence. But it showed us that innovation in procurement really helps now our governments, our healthcare systems to prepare at so much better speed with much significantly improved data sets, and this is our core business, to provide healthcare systems with crucial data that, just as the previous speaker, focuses also not only on what is coming in general, but also preparedness for future pandemics and other relevant healthcare threats. So we're excited to be here, and we're looking forward to wherever we can help others going in the same direction.
Thank you.
And maybe again from my side, just to say that, yes, from my side, for this particular set of the finalists, I'm very, very happy that we hear a very interesting combination of expertise. So from the wastewater management, we know that the capacity to also draw health-relevant data is something that we now very much rely on. Frankly, even myself, weekly getting information on how the pandemic situation is evolving, very much based on this. And the environmental impact, of course, is very, very important. And what you describe using also, again, big data analytics and going across borders is something that we would like to see more appearing in Europe. So very glad to have the two of you. And now we look in the envelope.
Now's the big moment. Facing societal challenges. Who's the winner?
So facing societal challenges category in the public procurement innovation. And the award goes to Waterschapsbedrijf Limburg.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We actually have a little video showing your work, and we'll give you the floor again afterwards. Congratulations, Geert.
So we cannot shake hands, but nevertheless, really, congratulations. Very interesting job, and all the best to continue and to inspire others. So here is your award, and we'll do a bit of a, handshaking.
Thank you.
And perhaps a photo would be also something to...
I'm going to try that.
Maybe if you can...
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you all, and with all I mean thank the European Commission, and especially for the UFIP initiative, which helped us very much in achieving this. And I want to thank all the colleagues involved of getting a big job done, because it was quite a challenge for us all, and we managed. And we are here, and thanks to all the other competitors, because being here it's a proof of a good persuasion, of a good position you have. This, congratulations to you as well. And I want to thank everyone who contributed to this goal. And I hope that lots of commercial parties and governmental parties will know to find us and learn and copy and make sure that it takes a high flight. Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you both. Thank you very much. We do have very fair play candidates, don't we? I mean, they all, they all recognize each other's work, which is extremely encouraging.
Indeed. And I would also very much like to still underscore that all these finalists are inspiring for others. That's really great work.
Absolutely. So we'll now look into our third category for the Innovation Procurement Awards, and that is procurement leadership. So I'm inviting again, yes, our two finalists on stage. You were faster than I was. So I'm happy to welcome Stefano Moni, who is a member of the National Police Senior Technical Executive Team, and Mateusz Stancic, who's the team leader for the second project of our finalists. So Maive, maybe you want to have a word with our guests.
Yes, perhaps I will try to introduce a bit, and certainly you can say much better the real content of these projects that we have seen. We understand that your team, in fact, is composed of Francesco Talone, of course, but also Stefano Moni and Giuseppe Restivo. That's you're representing, they are here. So good to see all of you. And that you are three police officers from the data protection office in the Italian Criminal Police Central. And with this award, we want to reward your personal efforts on carrying out an innovative procurement strategy to design and implement the Cybersecurity Operations Center of the Italian Criminal Police. This center is an innovative and technologically advanced solution conceived to monitor and contrast cyber threats faced by the information systems managed by the Italian Criminal Police, and it also helps with the interconnected law enforcement agencies. So, here you are, and perhaps you may want to say a bit more what you actually have been doing.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Thank you. We have maybe...
Hello?
Yes, the mic is
Thank
on.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you to the European Innovation Council. I'm so excited and happy to be here because our project is fully European. It's European from A to Z, and for at least 4 major reasons. The first one is because the project was set up in order to enforce the 680 directive on data protection for law enforcement processing of data. The second reason is because the main Italian national databases are protected by this center, and one of them is the National Schengen Information System, which is quite critical for all European citizens. The third one is because the procurement strategy is absolutely innovative and made possible for 3,000 business operators registered on the fully digital platform to potentially participate in the tender. And as a matter of fact, 3 of the 5 lots of the big tender were awarded to small and medium enterprises. And last but not least, another reason because this project is fully European is because part of the money came from the ISF fund. So it's a project co-funded by the European Union. So I'm so happy to be here because this project deals about fundamental rights. We are talking about data protection and talking about privacy, which are fundamental rights, and they are so important for our community. So the innovation of this project is not just in the procurement, but in the idea itself of joining together cybersecurity and data protection, where law enforcement specialists work side by side to protect our information, our asset of information. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Stefano. Mateusz, what did your team work on and how did your team get here?
Thank you very much. I would like to use this occasion to speak about important problems which are involving our project. So what drives the researchers and entrepreneurs in their ambition for innovation? It's profit, it's recognition, and the third thing is the pro bono approach towards solving local or global problems. Does it counterweight the problems and the risk of innovation process? Yes, it does. But what is the problem with the public procurers? What is driving them? It's the responsibility for the society and for public funds. Does it counterweight the problems of the innovation process? Not at all. Because with regard to the public procurers, the general regulations and the public controlling authorities do not recognize failure as acceptable in the public sector. And without acceptance and tolerance for failure, we have no innovation. The legal model which was created... Thank you. The legal model which was created by us for the National Center of Research and Development has supported them in implementing their strategy in a scalable and standard way. So they were able to launch 9 procurements within only 8 months. We have mitigated the most of the legal risks connected with the public procurement, but still there's much more to come. Even though our model is a good practice shown by the Polish Public Office for Public Procurement, it's still not sufficient. I believe that we have to make a strong call towards the policymakers that you should make a legal safe haven for public procurers to fail and to not only use their courage, but also to only use their professional approach towards the procurement. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mateusz.
Thank you, Mateusz, for these very, very encouraging words. And as I said also in my little introductory speech, really the opportunities are immense in public procurement, and we have to help the public procurers to also have the courage to go for innovation and to bring together these various strands of knowledge as we have just heard from you. And I understand in your team we had also another important partner, so Monika Adamczak is also very much behind your
Yes, we'll be taking
success.
Monika from this point.
So,
Thank you. So, 2 very good examples of leadership. I'm sure the jury didn't have an easy task on this one.
indeed. So, the leadership. And let me say that out of the 3, I feel that this leadership category is one which all of us should really take as a great example, because a personal, commitment to innovation, to fundamental rights, to making sure things happen is so important. And many people can take leadership role if they wish in their everyday jobs and lives. And here now comes the procurement leadership goes to Francesco Talona, Stefano Moni, and Giuseppe Restivo.
Wow. Chill.
Shivers.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say because
Speechless.
you think about what to say just in case, but now I'm here and I don't know what to say. Well, it's I guess it's time to thank, first of all, the European Innovation Council, the jury that they have been able to fully understand all the idea, the creativity, the work that has been undertaken in 3 years. And allow me to thank the Italian National Police who accepted this challenge 3 years ago. And of course, all my colleagues that work with me. And first of all, Francesco, the project manager, Giuseppe, the procurement manager, they are here with me, and they made possible to be here. So thank you.
Thank you, and while you recover and you're handed over the award, let's watch a little video.
Could your 2 colleagues actually run on stage for the picture opportunity then?
Yes, of course.
Why don't you run
let's
here?
Let's watch the video while you're coming on stage
picture.
For the photograph.
Here comes the award, and the picture will be with all the 3 winners.
Award winners, and it is very rewarding to see such achievements, isn't it? I mean, you have pointed at them throughout the ceremony.
Absolutely. I'm so delighted. And, you know, in my daily work in the DG GROW, I'm responsible for public procurement policy. So here you are making it alive, you are actually innovating it. So it's really a great day to be here, and I would like to thank not only the 6 finalists, but really the 47 of you who have applied, and the many out there who have not applied, but who nevertheless, with their everyday efforts, make it much better. So thank you a lot, and let's keep innovating in public procurement.
Thank you all, and I hope that's indeed inspiration to encourage more of you, even more, to apply for next year's edition. In the meantime, that's it for now. We're back here at 12 for the next session. So see you in a few minutes.
Thank you.